And just like that, we alive. This your dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. Look, I'm coming back on another week with the Sports Chatter Show. A lot of drama, a lot of talk. We're gonna have some XFL talk. We missed last week, so definitely gonna do a highlight of XFL, NFL, NBA, all of the above. But look, I can't get this thing cranking without my dude, El Chapo, in the building. What's that, Pop?
You check out the background, right?
I see that.
Upgrade.
I see that, man. You like a big thumb in the middle of that thing. I can't even see the background. All I see is you.
Man, I'm working with a limited space right now. So, man, I'm getting better.
It's all good, man. So, shit, how the Friday started out for you?
Oh, good. Just, about to hang out with the family.
Right. Oh, hey, man, look, shout out to the fan bam. You know what I'm saying? Just understanding that, hey, the show got to go on. You know what I'm saying? So, shoot.
Yeah. But shout out to Miss Chapo for the new headphones.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
So, man, to upgrade my look. We all about upgrading. Upgrade my look.
Facts. Hey, so, one thing about our shows, they're very interactive. If y'all want to get involved, just comment. We'll actually, post y'all questions up here, your comments, and we'll respond. So, it's not just, we just talk, one way, y'all talk back to us. We, have a whole conversation. But, man, what you thought about the XFL?
Oh, man, I love it. My DC Defenders are 2-0. We 2-0. We pitched out the first goose egg in the XFL, so I'm happy about that.
Man,
I'm hearing about all these Houston Roughneck fans coming out of nowhere. Man, we gonna slaughter them on March 8th. Don't worry about it. 12 days.
Hey, man, for real, it's been popping. It's been crazy down in the XFL. Like, shout out. Definitely got to give a plug to my Hellraisers, Dallas Renegades. You know what I'm saying? Season ticket holder. But, hey, but no, we actually, this week we actually got a W, and it ain't for Weezy Baby. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't for Weezy Baby.
Who did y'all beat?
Come on now. The Los Angeles Wildcats. Shout out to them. Look, hey, I was like, I'd be damned if we lose to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an 0-0 battle against them.
And then they gave my defenders their best player. The dude from New Orleans, man.
Man, who?
Nick Johnson, man. Who went to LSU? He from New Orleans, man. They gave us their best players from New Orleans, so that's why I'm going with the defenders, man.
Hey, but they've been very impressive. But like with Cordell Johnson, it's like, I don't know if they're trying to make him a star. And that's one thing that I was always questioning and wondering is like, how are they going to, because one of the questions was are they going to, the XFL, are they going to bring in superstars? Or are they going to make superstars? So it's like,
It should make them, because you bring in superstars, you got to pay more. If you make them, you'll make them household names. And people know Cordell Jones from the when he was in Ohio State.
Right.
So people kind of know him a little bit, but I think they're gonna get bigger stars in season 2.
Season 2, like, I don't know, because right now it's like, because that was one of their angles going into this year. So that's why they had interviewed, and worked out with Ocho Cinco to try and get him some kick. Because that's one thing that the XFL is missing is the star power. Because they got the big plays, they got the fast plays, and they got the coaching, they got good talent. It's just star power. So, one of the things that was a big question is like, with AB. AB was one, so he's going to go to the XFL. Who the hell wants AB, though?
Shit, if I'm the XFL, I want AB. It's gonna bring more eyes. It's gonna bring more eyes on there, but he might get some more CTE going to XFL. They're gonna hit it. They're gonna hit him just like that weight bench is. So.
For real, but hey, to our viewers, if y'all think so, the question is should the XFL either one make their superstars, or two, bring them in. What y'all think? We want to hear what y'all think on that. But for right now, we're thinking that they should make it because, I think those stars would actually be a little bit more loyal than the ones that's coming in like the ABs, Chad Ochocinco's. They just in it for the money. And how can you create the love for someone that's in it just for the money?
I'm gonna say less. You can't pay. You got to pay stars. When you make them, you can pay. You can keep them at their base salary. So you can't get a star for like 100,000. Like that's the max they get is like 100,000. That's the quarterback. Look nothing to a star, man. You should make millions.
But the thing is but what star? This is what I'm saying, because a lot of the XFL players, shout out to the Los Angeles Wildcats. They got Martez Carter, who was a star running back for my college, Grambling State University, and he went on to have big expectations at Washington Redskins, but due to an injury, he couldn't play.
Right. So, I'm talking. If you're talking about like a low-level star like that, then yeah. But if you're talking about somebody like, I'm saying, if you're trying to talk about somebody like AB, you're going to throw out the M's. You can't get him for the thousands. You got to throw out the M's.
Right. So that's to the point because at one point AB was made. He was made a star. They gave him that prime time game. They gave him that. So I think definitely XFL would last longer if they had if they allow those players to become stars instead of bringing some players in, some big name players.
So many players they'll not play in like a year or so. So you don't want to bring those. I heard somebody say bring in Johnny Manziel and all that. I'm like, these people are
Man, I see some of the footage on Johnny football. Trash.
Man, Johnny can't handle the CFL, let alone the XFL.
Right. So before we just want to put out some of the power rankings for the XFL this week. So of course we got number one. Look, you looked up for that DC Defender. So that's Sports Talk with Friends. Our power ranking. Number one, of course, is DC Defender. Number two, Houston Roughnecks. Shout out to the Roughnecks. They've been looking pretty well. They're looking pretty good. I've been hating on them since the start of the season just because, I rep Dallas, Dallas Renegades. But shout out to Houston Roughnecks. They've been playing some very good football. And I don't know if you've heard, but that's where the championship game is going to be this year for XFL is actually in Houston. So shout out to Houston. And number three is St. Louis. Battlehawks.
The Battlehawks. Shout out to Mike Lowry and his Battlehawks. They beat week one.
Had a Battlehawks, but look, no lie, no cap. Shout out to the Battlehawks fans because they came out. That was our home opener for Dallas Renegades, and it was some pretty cool fans. But thank you. So
you're telling me you saw that L up close?
Yes. So to our viewers, we want to get in. Definitely let StreamYard access your profile picture so we can know who you are, so we can actually talk to you and give you a shout out on the show. So Facebook user says NFL players probably feel like they too good for the XFL. Good point.
Whoever you are,
right. So hold on.
Another one.
So they have to wait, hold on. I can't see from there. So they have to be made even low-level stars can become superstars. Yeah, stairs. But right, so we're going to start with the first one. So NFL players probably feel that they're too good for the XFL. So what do you think?
I wouldn't say too good. I think they work more than what the XFL is paying. So the XFL playing millions of dollars. There's a lot of people who leave the NFL to go to XFL to play free. And the rules are better in XFL.
Facts.
And then I wouldn't say they think they're too good. Not paid enough.
I think so because one thing is just like some of them crazy ratchet ass fans, they think they too good to watch the XFL, and the XFL is changing the NFL. You just seen the CBA, big change in the NFL, right? So I feel like yes, Facebook user, you're absolutely right. The NFL feel they too good, and you know why? Because they just stupid like that. Because actually they're not. Because at the end of the day, because watch this, when them NFL players get hurt, they too good then. That's all.
I'm just saying. I don't think the players think they're too good. I just think they.
Sure.
I'm just saying, if I'm like this, if I'm getting used to getting paid $1 billion, you offer me $50,000. If I'm not a quarterback, you offer me $50,000. You think I'm gonna come in there? I'm like, it's money with them dudes, man.
But if you're not playing it, that's what I don't understand. Just so, for instance, like AB, he's not playing. What he do? He rapping. Look at you. He giving everyone else. Right, getting hit. Wasting his talent. That's what I'm saying. So it's like when I feel that these NFL players, once they get to a point where they want to hold out in the NFL, they should go to the XFL and continue that grind, continue that workout, because they're not going to get that money that they want. Instead of just sitting out and just doing nothing, losing, making rap videos like Antonio Brown, he could be actually doing, putting in some good workouts.
Back to the Renegades.
We'll take them. But now we got
y'all need them.
Hey, we look very good with Landry behind center.
Y'all play. Y'all, I want to see y'all do that against a real team.
Oh, okay. All right, so another Facebook user. So right here, so he says, he or she, I'm sorry, if you allow, StreamYard access, we can see who you are. So no offense, but they have to be made. Even low-level stars can become superstars. Right, we had mentioned that earlier. So, at some point, they had to pass the camera. You know what I'm saying? So in order for Antonio Brown, all these other big names, Ocho Cinco, they had to be like, hey, we're going to give you 80% of the plays. We're going to make you become a star. So I feel that there's that same opportunity in the XFL.
I think they just, I heard a rumor that they were going to get sophomores from college who are really good to come to the XFL. So now that'll be something right there. To bypass the NFL and go play in the XFL, then come be eligible for the NFL draft.
Hey, I'm putting on my Mr. Parker hat. I was a teacher, so I still am a teaching educator, and I am a big proponent of education, and I think that that's going to affect that. So with that rule, so the fact that the XFL is actually trying to get kids from college, what do you think is going to be impacted the most? Is it the NFL or the NCAA?
The NCAA. College football going to be trash. You telling me if I can be a sophomore, if I come as a hot freshman and I ball out my freshman and sophomore year, and you telling me I can get paid and then still get drafted by the NFL? Why not do that? I think the XFL going to be a developmental league for the NFL. That's what I'm thinking.
I won't say developmental league. I'm going to say it's a recruiting pool because the talent is there. Like a developmental league is like, hey, you got to develop your talent, your skill set. But,
they still got to develop them.
What?
Some of these people can't go in the NFL. Man, you put Cardell Jones in the NFL offense, it ain't going to work. When you put him in the XFL offense, we seen it. I seen that Saints preseason game when he was under the center for the Chargers. He looked like hot garbage. In the XFL, he looked like Peyton Manning.
Chargers, though. That's the Chargers. The Chargers. The Chargers, the only team with the only quarterback that's good for the Chargers is Phillip Rivers. The Chargers suck.
I'm just saying. Phillip Rivers, man, Phillip and the 12 kids, man. Look, they did their thing, man. I'm like, he was behind center. He didn't look like the Cardell Jones of old. Now he's looking like the Cardell Jones that everybody thought he was.
Facts. Agreed. So, we're going to get back around to our XFL power rankings. So, number 4, we got Seattle Dragons. And that's who my Dallas Renegades playing this week. Shout out to Dallas Renegades. Got to keep the plug going. So, our 5th place power ranking, of course, is Hellraisers. Is
number 5?
Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying. It's hard because
Seattle's above y'all. Seattle suck.
You know what? You're sorry. What your shirt reads. And so in sixth place, so we got our Sports Talking Friends power ranking. In sixth place, we got the Los Angeles Wildcats. Seventh place, we got, and it's so funny, the New York Guardians haven't been relevant since the streaker got put out the damn stadium. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't that streaker assed out or something like that?
Yes. I think you were bucket naked. I think he was naked.
Running through the crowd, cheeks in the air.
Right. And of course, now we got our eighth place team is Tampa Bay Vipers. They got cool visors, but a sorry team for some reason.
Their team is hot garbage. Mark Trestman is the worst coach ever. He couldn't coach the Bears. He can't coach in the XFL. Jared Glanville is horrible. Man, they need to throw away their whole team.
Wow.
Just bring in a new one and put it in New Orleans.
And you know what? And one thing that's been trending, that right there. Every group, every page, every XFL, anything, everyone's talking about expansion. So what do you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, because in New Orleans, we had the New Orleans Voodoo, and that was arena football, and we love all types of football in New Orleans. But what are your top two places you think that can sustain and help grow the XFL?
New Orleans, definitely, because you want to have the championship in New Orleans, because everything is bigger there when you talk about sporting events, because they make everything big. They even sold out the Arena Bowl. When they had the Arena Bowl in like 20 games, 20 years in a row, or something like that. The Arena Bowl kept coming in. So I think that, and a team in Texas, another Texas team, because Texas is
Texas third team.
San Antonio.
Yeah, I've seen San Antonio. San Antonio, I think, can sustain one too. You're right. I've also seen Charlotte. Like some Charlotte saying that they want one. But I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Charlotte, ain't nothing out there in Charlotte.
I wouldn't say Charlotte, man. Maybe Atlanta. No,
nah,
they don't.
Just because of the hate. That's all. That's all. Just because of the hate.
Maybe Miami.
Hey.
The Vipers to Miami.
Hey,
watch out.
Exactly. Before we switch topics, definitely got to give a shout out to our Sports Talking Friends, Marketing with Friends, Business Spotlight. It's Tanyelle Tolliver. She's author of a great book that you can see here. You can get it on Amazon. It's From the Bottom. So it's a very good book. It teaches community wealth. You can look it up or find it on Amazon. You can actually find it in Barnes & Noble. Anywhere you can buy a book, you can find it. So definitely give a shout out to her and her, future endeavors. And everyone that's in the Sports Talking Friends, we got an upcoming Feed the Homeless drive out here in Dallas and in New Orleans. So it's going to be February 29th. So definitely, look out to reach out to us if you want to get involved. It's always something we got going on. So now we're going to circle back around to the sports. But
that's why we're here.
Exactly, right? Everything else is out the window. But it's crazy. Like, what's up with all these athletes trying to become rappers and what's up with that? We have.
I think that's culture in general. I think everybody think they can be a rapper. I guarantee somebody that want to be a rapper. I guarantee you. Just pull the group.
Right. Yeah. We got a lot of those. And, I think with Future, he came out with the album Rap or Go to the League. So, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, just you talk about the culture, it's like we didn't have many options. So, like I say, once again, definitely give a shout out to the XFL because that's another option for, our culture and other cultures alike to still go out there and, have their football dream come true. But with AB and Dwayne Wade, y'all rap career need to be ending. It needs to end.
He waited the latest. Thank you, Jerome. you mean latest or lamest?
Right.
Which one you want? Because that shit was horrible. D-Wade, I'm sorry. Look, we might get cut off. I might get flat. D-Wade need to worry about his son before that rap career because he sucked. He sucked. You need to worry about being a parent before you being a rapper. That dude.
Right, he has a lot going on. So yeah, shout out to Jerome.
See?
For real, man. Hey, shout out to Booster, man, for coming out there because granted to Booster, you know what I'm saying, he's not the smartest guy in the world, the brightest bulb in the bunch, but in his own, like most folks say, bless his little heart, he tried in his best way to explain, that D-Wade's, screwing up. Because one thing, man, we got to hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I applaud and appreciate and love the fact that he loved his son.
Well, so, they're the correct order. I'm trying to be politically correct. Is the name? What is it?
Zaya.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're being politically correct here. But I think he's too. Honestly, I think his son or daughter, whatever you want to call it, is too young to be doing that shit. Like,
right.
You might want. What if he changes his mind and say, "I want to. I like chicks, Dad." What you gonna do?
Right. That's the craziest thing. Like, how is it that this kid at such a young age gonna say this? And then I'm gonna put it out there. And then what I'm saying, Dwayne Wade allows his wife to eat his ass like that. What the hell?
Oh shit! Oh, we're definitely getting kicked off.
Hell no. Hell no. I think it's him. He's the one. So we got to watch you, Dwayne Wade. And
he was already painting his toenails. So he,
Oh, I know that.
He had that happen.
Yeah.
Then he had that happen. Young Chapo running around here. So I'm just gonna say doing that. Man, I'm just saying, man. Look, it was nice. If we get kicked off, it was nice kicking it with y'all.
Well, look, what we gonna do? We're gonna play it.
Definitely kicked off. That was on the level of Dwight Howard, what you did on Spotify. If y'all don't know, go on Spotify channel and check it out. What he did to Dwight Howard.
But yeah, man. I mean, you gotta hold that dude accountable. Like, he's just tripping. That's just utterly ridiculous. And then he come out with a rap song. Like, what the hell? Come on, no, man. You take it.
First of all, it was the ugly ass shoes.
Yeah,
nobody the way of Wade. Nobody but D'Angelo Russell wear them ugly ass shoes. Then it's the stuff with his kid. Then it's stuff with his wife. And now the rap song. He done took 4 L's, man. It's a band of a year, man.
Right. Yeah, too many L's, man. Like, stop that. Your friends are wrong. You wrong. Everybody around you wrong. And that freestyle he did was wrong. All of that.
But he might be a little better than AB. You saw AB trying to freestyle?
Oh, man.
I left in no blah, 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 blah.
Right,
That's all I heard.
Exactly. That's all I heard was N-O. It was like N-O there, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. I was like, so that's how these little youngsters be doing. So for y'all that didn't see it, hold on. We're going to put it on right quick. Make sure. Now the beat, the hook fire.
Came home from the LO. Shorty had the crib, it's a ghetto. Knocking at my door, you're the front door. Had another head, it's a ghetto. Hey, I just came home from the left chick. Hey, don't grill him like that.
You talking about, why you grill him like that? What they say that at? Like, what is cat talking about? Why you grill him like that? The dude trash.
I don't know. I think that weight hit him on the head too hard. Like, I think he forgot the words of the song. Because that weight did crack it. It cracked the shit out of him. Like,
Facts.
Wow, hit him like that. He hit the ground, man.
Facts.
CTE is real in that one, man. So I'm just saying, I'm not naming nobody AB, bro. If you AB, you taking the L this year. All the AB taking L's.
Facts.
Broner just got arrested. Brown has got CTE. Anything, any second rapper.
Oh man, hey, I don't know what happened to his microphone, but definitely gotta give a shout out, birthday shout out to my brother Darnell. You know what I'm saying? What up, buddy? You know, in the group. Definitely, and another birthday shout out to Chris Breezy. I'm messing with it, but the real Chris Brown, not the Chris Breezy, out there in Kansas City State. Yeah, state.
Which one we doing?
The state.
That's the state, Kansas. The
state.
One that Trump was talking about.
So hold on. So right here we got another question. Jerome, shout out to you for hanging out with a partner. Only athlete that can rap, D. Lillard.
I would say Shaq too. I would say Shaq had flows back in the day.
Wait, hold on. Prime. You know what I'm saying? You can't get off all this all about the money. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Well, he was singing. He wasn't rapping. He was singing.
Hey, no, that's Drake.
He was Keith Sweat.
No, man. You know what? Hey, we got to put a group. You know what I'm saying? What are the top 5, athletes that can rap, man? Shout out to Jerome.
Well, if he gonna say he a rap, if he's saying he a rapper,
yeah,
Deion Sanders got to be number 1.
That's what.
Because that song is time. That song is timeless. You put him as a rapper.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's like, all about the money, man. So you definitely got to give a shout out to Shaq, also known as the Cactus. You know, also known as Pilot Martian.
Big Aristotle.
Man, he was batshit crazy to have all them names. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shaq actually got a Grammy though, I think. Man,
hold on, wait. All right, so Jerome, he hanging out with a stick, man. Appreciate the body. He said Shaq did just drop a fire tribute for Kobe though. For real? Oh shit. I ain't much know.
I remember the last song you had about Kobe. It wasn't a tribute.
Right, I remember that too.
Tell me you were doing that Dwayne Wade.
I remember that shit too. Like,
R.I.P. Kobe.
Right, shout out to you, Kobe. Man, it's still all good, man. So,
did you know Shaq and D. Lillard had a rap beef over the summer? Shaq and D. Lillard went at it over the summer.
I ain't know that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. You got to check out that Logan Paul diss track for AB. So AB,
Logan Paul doing one though.
Yes.
I'm done with rap.
Yeah.
Going to R&B.
Yes. And I mean, hey, no cap. He spit some balls. He spit some balls on him. So watch it. Okay, Google, pause.
Logan Paul.
Yes. You can hear?
Yeah. Going broke.
Shout to OBJ, I got real starters with me. And yeah, your girl said that ain't nobody harder than me. No, you should have never started with me. No, you shouldn't say you ain't playing games, but your head look like some Tetris. Dropped by your agent and your lawyer while you flexing. I'm here to save you. Take the blessing. Cause your career fell apart like One Direction.
Hey, that dude tore him up, man. That dude tore him up.
Can't take this no
Hey, man. Hey, I'm telling you, if he coming out, shout out to AB for going with the song talking about going broke. L. And shout out to Logan Paul for giving him a bigger L. But yeah,
I'm just saying, Logan Paul must have CTE from that ass whooping he got from that dude, the other YouTuber. That was a hot garbage.
Hey, man. Look, if you compared it to Antonio Brown, it's a banger. Before,
right. My 8-year-old can rap better than Antonio Brown, bro. I get him in here and rapping to him better than Antonio Brown.
Hey, I agree. I do agree because stick to what works. And AB, rapping is not his thing. Before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? Definitely got to give a little plug on who you think gonna win. Deontay Wilder, got to give a plug on the fight. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Part 2.
2 words. Bomb Squad knocking out Wilder, knocking that boy out. Round 6. Here you heard it first. Chapo's blazing pick right now. Wilder is knocking out Fury. 6-round knockout. He ain't getting up this time. He's going to sleep.
He didn't knock him out the first round when dude was in bad shape.
Man, he rocked him and he set up like the Undertaker. That crack hit Fury. He was on that crack. That crack monkey hit him. Only you from the hood. You hit a crackhead that hard. They gonna get up. That's the only people getting up from a lick that hard is a crackhead.
Well, shout out to Jerome. He's saying he rocking with Wilder too. So I mean, he must watch YouTube street brawls, because he can't watch boxing. By
decision, nah. If it's going that long, I'm sorry to say Fury gonna win.
If Wilder doesn't get the knockout, Fury gonna outbox.
And that knockout coming in the 6.
No,
it's coming in the 6.
No,
like Drake. Views from the 6.
No,
be out in the 6.
That dude Wilder ain't training. He ain't doing nothing but talking noise, man. Like, come on, man.
Man, you don't need to train when you country strong, man.
What?
Till this day, he's swinging with the fields of Alabama in his hands, man.
but the last fight, the dude, he's swinging. He hitting with the Matrix.
But what happened in 11? What happened in 11? They gave him a 14 count, number 1.
Oh, okay.
And then they had to get him up. Look, then he hopped up. They must have gave him some coke or something. He must have sniffed some coke, popped up. I ain't never seen nobody ever pop up that fast from getting knocked out. I'm like, oh, it's over.
But he wasn't knocked out, though. But that's what I'm saying. He wasn't knocked out.
Eyes was glazed over, man.
Did he get?
On, man. You knew that fight was over. You knew that fight was over. Everybody said that was the hardest lick I think I get it to Mike Lowry. That was the hardest lick I ever heard in my life. Right there.
Okay, I can take that. But he didn't get knocked out. So he got back up. So evidently he wasn't knocked out.
After 14 seconds. After 14 seconds. 14 seconds he got up.
Just don't pull Neil Armstrong on me. Just don't start kneeling and want to protest. Come on, 14 seconds. Okay.
I'm just saying. I thought he killed him. I was happy that he got up because I thought he was dead. You get hit like that, usually you dead.
And he got up though. He took his best shot and got up.
After 14 seconds.
So 4 seconds. So 4 seconds made a big difference.
All you need is a 10 count.
4 seconds. But once again, he took his best shot.
He didn't take it. He got knocked down. And he got knocked out. And the judges came to get up. He got knocked out. He was going to sleep this time. And Wilder actually gained weight. So that means coming in heavier and stronger. And also, Fury is heavier than he was too. So he's 275. You talking to somebody who carrying a lot of weight, man. You ain't gonna be doing all that moving and jerking around at 275. You try to go in there fighting Wilder toe to toe. It's gonna be a quick fight. 6 rounds.
Yeah.
I hope y'all got plans. Look, Demian's still gonna be rolling if you're gonna be in New Orleans. That fight gonna be over. I'm telling you, it's gonna be over. Good night.
Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be Fury. I hate to bust your bubble.
Why? He don't have no knockout power. Why? But knockout power? All he gonna do is this.
But you know what's funny? Watch this. What's funny is people say they, back Floyd Mayweather, right? Because
I don't like his style anyway.
Because you see where I was going at, huh? Yeah, that's where I was going.
You can ask Mike. You can ask Mike Lowry when he fought Pacquiao. I wanted Pacquiao to knock him out.
I'm just
Exactly. No. Listen, Fury's style is way worse than him. He put his hands behind his back, jerking, doing this like he dancing and he raising the roof and all that. Man, he doing all that stuff. So it's not like Floyd in the Philly shell. Man, I can handle the Philly shell, but I can't handle all that herky jerky moving. Like he Fred Sanford doing this shit.
That's funny. So, man, hey, like I said, Wilder, as cute, you know what I'm saying? He can't box. His footwork is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not knocking him out. He didn't knock him out the first time, so I expect that.
He knocked him out. He dropped him.
Yeah, he dropped it.
Didn't he drop him twice? Wasn't it twice?
He got back up, and he got up. That's all I'm saying.
He didn't get back up that last one. They gave him 4 seconds. Are you still here? Here, take this bumper. Had this bumper Coke. Go to sleep. Wake up. Looks like the Undertaker.
We're gonna see, because that, shout out, because that's gonna be tomorrow, February 22nd. On pay-per-view.
Man, I gotta work.
Don't worry.
Tell me how it went.
I'll be streaming it in a group. Hopefully, Facebook don't ball the block and shut it down. But of course, I'm streaming it live in the group. So definitely check us out, Sports Talk with Friends. But man, before we get up out of here, man, it was a great talk, man. Like, for real, buddy. Any shout out for roll up out of here.
Man, shout out to you and the people who did the raffle, so I can get this green screen behind me. I start looking professional. Like I said, shout out Miss Chapo for making me get these headphones. Man, shout out to everybody in the group. Mark Zuckerberg, do not hate on them streaming the fight. I need to see the fight. Don't you do what you jank your bitch. Don't you do it. Please don't you cut the stream. Please don't cut the stream. I just need to see. I need to see Wilder knock this bomb out. Shout out to Wilder. Do it for Black History, man. Black actors.
That's funny, but definitely gotta give a shout out to my group, Sports Talk with Friends. Appreciate y'all, because without y'all, it wouldn't be us, and we got a lot of great things going. But with me, definitely got different relationships with other groups. So definitely gotta give a shout out to the admins, Brett, out there, 100% XFL official group. And XFL 2020, shout out to y'all, appreciate that what y'all do, because running a group is a headache, and one that many is definitely a bigger headache. And one thing that's trending with the XFL, so I know everyone wants to talk, and it's like, so shout out to those groups for supporting Sports Talk with Friends and everything we do. We support y'all. Man, it's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday, we got a fight. So shout out to Fury. That's all you're gonna see. What did you do with Uncle Leroy? Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. Kicking with my dude Chop. Before we get up out of here, Chop. Oh my gosh.
To this day, this is for Miss Chapo say that too. That's her favorite saying. To this day. I'm telling y'all, Wilder put all your money on Wilder. Listen to me. Wilder knocking that bum out. That's all I gotta say.